Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Reaper Podcast. I am your host, John Reaper, as always. And this is the episode of the podcast number 99. The next podcast would be the 100th episode of the Reaper Podcast. 100 people. It's been a long journey. I got tons of spit in my mouth. I don't know why, but it's been an awesome journey to do this. I know, shit's been dipping down. Well, it's been hard trying to, get stuff together. Took a drink. I got so much saliva in my mouth. I don't know why. It's been a very, very honor doing this for you guys. It's totally awesome. I love it. Though we have a lot to talk about on this podcast, or this episode, I should say. I've done several polls, but you guys are probably here for one thing, and that's what happened last week. Weird. Just weird. Let me get to... But before I get on to that, we're going to look at the polls I took on Twitter for this podcast. Very interesting, to say the least. But each poll has a topic I want to discuss. It's the reason why I did the polls, so that we can discuss a topic within the poll. Kind of like a meta thing, I guess. So poll number 1, I want to talk about the Metal Gear Survive open beta. Open beta was fantastic. I loved it. It was truly awesome. The people are like hating on it. Oh, this is so stupid, and the clock and all that. It's one online mode, you guys. It's there's other multiple modes, and it's one mode. They're not going to give you the entire mode or all the modes for multiplayer. They're not going to give you the whole game to open play. It's just, I think what it looks like to me is the same, like the gameplay things we've seen. And also when people played it, they took it to conventions and had people played it. Now it's close to, releasing. Boom, let's do open beta so everybody can play it on their consoles. But I asked you guys, who liked the Survive open beta? 33% said I did. 67% said I didn't. It's a very small indication, but like I said, people were hating on it anyway because, it was like they hated it because of the mode. They wouldn't let you explore. The time could have been longer. I tell you that. The time could have been a little bit longer because it gave you enough time to sneak where you need to be and to set up stuff. And then that was it. There needed to be a longer time on the open beta so that you can gather resources, sneak there, The one thing that's genius is what I thought in my mind was that if you had enough players, you had players that already had materials that were putting up defenses, and you get either one or two people scouting real quick. Go to the base, set up the wormhole generator, and to come back. So you go there, set up the wormhole generator, and you book it out and gather resources. And the walker gears on one stage, you do that, you scout out. Once it gets close to that time, then they warp. Either, they get their walker gears there, or they warp there with the materials so they can start crafting while the others are already done setting up the base so they can craft as well. The one thing that would have been beneficial to have multiple people is they have this ring around the area. This ring simplifies the explosion blast of your stuff. So when you put down stuff, after each wave, a wave happens. Now inside that circle, when that wave goes off, it will destroy anything in that wave or anything in that circle. So when you are in the circle, shit gets destroyed. When you go outside the circle to set up trap stuff, not to get destroyed. So I recommend that if you have more players on multiplayer to play that, devise a strategy. Put down multiple, maybe like a funnel. Put up gate stuff outside the circle and stuff like that. If you want stuff that can be destroyed, set it up. But it's just, that's the only sucky part, is stuff gets destroyed, and I really hope they don't do that. Now, I put down 2 who liked it, and I put what do you think of the Survival Beta? This is a zombie game, okay, not good. This is not my Metal Gear. 40% said okay. 60% said this is not my Metal Gear. Okay, look, I know. You guys are wanting Metal Gear game, but to be honest, who would bellyache more? Who would, the people now, or if they made a Metal Gear game that continues the series? Actually have Snake or Big Boss, or, are you guys going to bellyache more because of that? Or who knows? But moving on, I also mentioned on my live stream that, I didn't put it on YouTube or whatnot, but on the live stream I mentioned that when Metal Gear Survive was announced, firstly, to be in between the events of Metal Gear Solid 4 and 2, it was awesome and all that, but when it was announced to Revengeance, and I confirmed it on my poll, that a lot of people did not like it. A lot of people didn't like it at first. A lot of people still don't like it, because I did a poll. Who didn't like Metal Gear Rising before it came out, but liked it when it came out? Now, 40% said they did. They liked it before it came out. 40% said I still don't like it. And 20% said like it before and not after. So, they were hyped, basically, and then let down at the end. So it's kind of like a 50-50. Half of the people liked it, half of the people didn't. So you get half and half. I think that's what we're going to have with Survive. Survive is going to be another Rising, Revengeance. And I was going to do another poll with Acid 1 and 2. I might do that this week. But I have an ongoing poll right now, which, because I saw it I put it up yesterday, And when I saw it last night, I'm like, no. But then when I saw it, I'm like, okay, cool. What is the best Resident Evil? 1, 2, 4, and 7. I didn't put any others on there because 1, I don't have room, and 2, 4 and 7 are more iconic. I guess 4 is like, popular or whatever. 7. 10% said 1. Okay. Surprisingly, surprisingly, 7. Resident Evil 7, 20%. And from what I saw a lot was, 7 was being appraised a lot. And that was a shocker. Now the next 30% said 4. That's also a shocker because everybody loved 4. Absolutely loved it. They loved it out of the wazoo. They loved it. 40% said 2. I like 2. 2 is awesome. Me, it's a mixture of 3. 1, 2, and 3. That is it. That is my love right there. Is 1, 2, and 3. The originals. The remake for 1 is pretty good. They added a lot more stuff. 0 was okay, except for the going back and forth between characters. No freaking box. That really set me off. Was like there was no box. You had to leave stuff on the ground, and there was no box. I really hated that. So there was that. 1, 2, and 3 are my sequel loves, and the reason why is because zombie. Okay, there are so many definitions of zombies out there. There's Japanese zombie, which African zombies. There is parasite zombies, which is what Resident Evil formed into. It really, if you take a look at Resident Evil 4, when it came 4 and so on, that was the downfall of Resident Evil. They stuck to the parasite crap. And I think what it is, everybody's like, oh, the zombie thing is not really real. The zombie thing ain't really cool. And stuff like that. Let me tell you this. Okay, the zombie thing it's something real. Okay? There are so many iconic movies, and I don't know what Capcom was thinking when they got away from the zombie formula. When they started going to the parasites or the sluggish crap. 4 was a disappointment. 5 was a disappointment. 5 is just like 4. Okay, the same stupid thing. Okay, I did not like it. I mean, I bought, except for 7, I have all the Resident Evils, except for 7. I did not like at all the parasite crap. I didn't. I really, really, really didn't. It was stupid. It didn't make any sense. I mean, that's like 4. You kind of made sense, I guess. It's like, okay, cool, I get it. 5. It's like, okay, I get it. 6 comes around. 6, okay. Capcom promises we're gonna go back to our roots. Go back to our roots is one little damn section when you play Leon. And that's when you fight the original zombies. The rest is parasite or zombies that can shoot guns? Are you kidding me? Really? Why? 7 was pretty cool, but it was a letdown as well. It was a total letdown. I mean, it just... You would think 7 would be like zombies or something. No, you get this crazy family. It's psychotic because of the once again a parasite, basically, and it's just I'm done with the parasite. Capcom, I personally and other people are done. Why did my mic go over that way? Okay. Are done with the parasite crap. Okay? We are Resident Evil fans. We want the zombies, okay? Go replay 1, 2, 3, Survivor, Code Veronica. Even the Outbreak series. Or Dead Aim. Go play those. Okay? Quit with the parasite crap. Okay? It's stupid. Okay? I don't understand why people like 4 onwards so damn much. 7, to me, 7 was cool because you had the first person perspective. Okay? And there's only 2 Resident Evil games that have done that. Survivor and Survivor 2. Survivor for the PS1, Survivor 2 for the PS3. Dead Aim, I forgot about that. Dead Aim, you can actually play in third, but when you shoot, you go in the first person, which that was hard as shit to do. But Capcom, get away from that, please. The parasite crap is killing the Resident Evil series. You guys don't understand, okay? If you want a parasite series, go make a damn separate series. It's not even Resident Evil. Go make it. Please. It's so... Okay, we get it. I mean, they have actually made... I think they're starting to make more Resident Evil games that are based on parasite crap than actual zombie crap, It's getting there. You got 4, you got 5, 6, 7, that's 4 games. 4 games, okay? When you look into the original zombies, you got 0, 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica, and then you have Survivor, Survivor 2, Dead Aim, and that's a total of, 8? Yeah, total of 8. That are the true zombies, and I don't know if I'm missing anything else. Those are the Outbreak games, too. I think there were 2 Outbreak games. But those are the original series that everybody loves. We as Resident Evil fans loved it all the way past the Outbreak series. When 4 came around, that's when the series started to die. I mean, after 4, it would have been, fine if it would have went back to the original zombie formula. But I do believe that they should have kept it to the zombie outbreak. They need to go back to that. Also, Capcom, where is the Resident Evil 2 remake that you promised us several years ago? Where's that damn remake, you guys? I've waited and waited and waited and waited and waited. Hopefully this E3, they're going to showcase Resident Evil 2 remake. And the sucky thing is they got rid of Claire Redfield, the voice actress for Claire Redfield. How are you going to replace her? I mean, there was all a bunch of technical mumbo jumbo. Okay, I don't really care. I don't care. Why do you have to go do that? Okay, why do you have to change stuff? That's what I don't like when people do with TV series or movies. You make a sequel, and people, some actors sometimes get greedy and be like, I want more money. And it's like, dude, come on, It's like, no, I want more money. It's like, well, fuck, we can't afford you, dude. Sorry. So then they get another actor. They don't write them off. They get another actor that, okay, you're Bobby or whatever, And that's why I liked Michael Bay's Transformers, because they featured 2 women. 2 women. One was what's her name? Megan Fox. You know, Michael Bay didn't want to work with her anymore. So did they bring in another girl that kind of looked like her, big boobs and all? No. They wrote her off. Then when the other girl didn't want to do it, they wrote her off. And they got the other guy to do it. You know. And that's what I love about it, you know. But guys, listen to this. After well, let's move on to another topic. This topic I want to talk about. Okay, this is the main reason why I'm going to do this. Is because Thursday night, I released a nuclear disarmament video, which showcased me just going through and checking for nukes and deleting nukes. Or not deleting nukes, but, you know. So, I released it later on that night. I go to bed. I wake up. I see that the nuclear disarmament on Steam, on the PC, hit. By whatever means, it hit. It just, boom, nuclear disarmament was all day long. Everybody was hitting it. Only on Steam. Now, supposedly, Metal Gear Theories stated that Konami or somebody said, which I don't remember ever hearing this or reading this. I need to research. That whenever nuclear disarmament is hit on one platform, it will be unlocked for all platforms. That makes no sense. Okay, Metal Gear Theories, you guys don't make sense because I never read that, never seen it. I need to go back and read and research to see if he did say that. But I don't remember anything like that at all. And if that was true, then why does all platforms need the, you know, why can't we just, you know, focus on one platform and then get that down and boom. I don't know. Metal Gear, so nobody knows what's going on. One guess is that they either got hacked, which it's kind of a little hard to hack Konami. I mean, they could have. I don't know. The other thing is they developed nukes so much that it went over and they hit the reset. It just went resetted, you know. But the nukes are still there. Here's the official statement from the Metal Gear official 9 hours ago. Well, you know, from the time of this recording. The nuclear disarmament event was triggered in Steam version of Metal Gear Solid on February 2nd at approximately 12 GMT. We are still investigating but can confirm that the event was triggered while the nuke count hadn't reached 0. We will share more information as soon as possible, but you can play the game normally and other platforms would not be affected. We would like to apologize for inconvenience and reassure you that we will investigate the matter as well as take necessary action to avoid this in the near future. What does that mean, people? For some damn reason, it was triggered. And it was triggered by everybody all day long. Just triggered. You know. That they recorded when it first got triggered. But I'm here to tell you that from what I saw all day long, dude, it was just happening. It was just happening. Boom, boom, boom. Now that's from the official statement. So it was triggered without the nukes for some reason. And it was a number thing that, you know, blah blah blah, you know, which I could really not care. Like, why? You know, there are precautions that like this to keep this from happening. Something has happened in the system, and I think the system is breaking down. And I think Konami, Metal Gear, you guys, I think enough's enough with this. Look, I understand it's Kojima's dream. I understand that, you know, there's a chance. But look, people out there are stubborn, and they don't care. Okay? They do not give a flying hell. You know, volcano nipple monkeys jumping up and down. They don't care. They don't even care. They care to just build shit. So here's what I'm gonna suggest. I know it's stupid. Okay? Konami. Guys, from a standpoint, this will go on and on and on until the game is done. You know, you have assholes that are just building nukes like crazy, and they don't even care. You got hackers building nukes that don't even care. You guys can't hardly keep up. So, what does that really mean? As of right now, Konami, I think you guys should just go ahead and just start the disarmament. Because, guys, for some reason it's already been triggered, okay? For some reason it's already been triggered. You know, people saw it. I don't understand what's going on. But look, if you're looking into it and everything, and then it so happens that it's done, you know, who knows? Who knows what would happen? I mean, the community is going to be in an uproar. I know this for a fact. They're going to be in such an uproar that this has actually happened. So, I don't know. I mean, it's almost like, you know, I don't want to say, you know, give us. But I want... You know, I don't want to see backlash coming from this, and I can just see it. I can see the backlash happening, and it's gonna suck. Because either A, they're gonna build more nukes, or people right now are thinking that nuclear disarmament is gonna hit and reach zero if we build enough nukes. I can see it skywriting right now, and I hope to God that it doesn't happen. I want to hit zero. I want to continue the game. Guys, come on. We saw it's there. We saw it's there. If we could just do it. Okay? But if Konami, you know what? I don't really care. I've said I don't care about the whole F Konami crap. I don't care about anything like that anymore. If you guys come out with the F Konami or come out with the protest Konami and this and that, look, you guys are a bunch of idiots. It's just a game. Well, it's not a game. It's a protest. We gotta get Kojima back, or for what? Okay, for one, what makes you think they fired Kojima? They did not fire Kojima. Kojima stated he left the company. What does that mean, boys and girls? It means that he voluntarily left. He didn't renew. He left. He didn't get fired. He left. So, what does that mean? It means your stupid little nuke protest ain't crap. You're protesting something that ain't there. And let me tell you this. Nuke holders, let us finish the game. Let us move on. Okay? Quit doing with your wham wham bullcrap. Okay? Nobody really wants to hear it. Nobody really cares. You nuke holders are just... quit protesting. Stop. It's ridiculous now. Okay? Several years now. What are you hoping to accomplish? Okay? What are you hoping to Konami comes in. You sit down in front of Konami. Konami president's going to go, okay, what do you want? What's your demands? We want you to finish the game. And they're going to look at you and go, if you stop building the stupid nukes, we could finish the game. Okay, what else? Bring back Kojima. Kojima left. Kojima's doing his own shit. Next, what's next? Stop making the Metal Gear. We're not even making any new Metal Gear games. This is just a spin-off side story. This is like Metal Gear Acid 1 and 2 or Rising. It's really a side story. Next. Konami's gonna look at you and go, why? Konami has the power to hit the button. To say, okay, you know what? All nukes gone. Boom. And lock it to where no nukes get made. And go, you know what? There you go. There you go. How you like that? But they're not going to do that. You want to know why they're not going to do that? Because they're not child. They're not little kids. They're not going to play to this game. Give it a rest, you guys. Stop. Several years now. The game has been out, like, what, 3 years? 3 or 4? I mean, I don't even remember. 2015 or 16? It came out. Here it is, 2018. We're still dealing with the same crap. I mean, my worst fears come to realize that, I really thought that Konami would be like, you know what, let's just end this. Let's acknowledge that nuclear disarmament was hit, and let's erase all the nukes and give the people what they want. But no, Konami is probably salty as hell right now. It's like, dude, what the hell's going on? I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. So, yeah, there's that. This is a short podcast. I'm sorry, you guys, but I'm running out of time and stuff to talk about because there was a lot of stuff going on this week, and I'm very, very sorry. So, yeah. Also, I want to talk about what happened on Assassin's Creed Origins. I don't know what happened. I think either you have to own Final Fantasy or maybe something. I don't know. But when you play Assassin's Creed Origins, a mission will pop up saying, a gift from the gods. Stuff will happen. Bahamut will show up, and you will get Noctis's sword, and then there's a shield, and then a hybrid chocobo camel. That is incredibly weird but awesome. It's cool. It's the best items in the game. The camel is kind of slow a little bit. I figured it'd be fast, but no, it's slow. So, yeah. That is awesome. So, guys, that is it for this podcast. It is a short one, and I'm very, very, very sorry. But I'm going to be busy as hell trying to get you out the theory video. So, don't worry about that. guys, if you guys want to support me, go to my Patreon. Donate $1 if you guys want to support me. It's $1, okay? If you want to donate more than $1, go ahead. But link down below. If you want to go to my Spreadshirt, please do that. If it's still there. Please go to my Twitch channel, Twitter, Facebook, follow me, and I will see you guys next time on next week podcast. Next week, I'm going to try to get J-Han, Nico on there for the 100th episode. I'm going to try to get a bunch of people on to see. So, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.